the graduation of the class of 2017. At this time, if everyone would please rise for the National Anthem, sung by Maria Tremontosi. Thank you, Maria. That was beautiful. Welcome, friends, family, and community members to the class of 2017 graduation ceremony. If you are not here for Melrose High School class of 2017 graduation ceremony, now would be a good time to leave. Bye, guys. Please be seated. I am Keith Morris, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies this afternoon. Thank you. We are so pleased to have with us today members of the school committee, elected officials, and Assistant Superintendent, Miss White-Lambright. How about a round of applause for our graduates? The entire class has worked so hard over the last 4 years to make it to this day, and I hope that all of you can join me in making it the day that we've all imagined it would be. So right off the bat, we've got an amazing lineup for us all this afternoon. So I'd like to start by introducing Superintendent of Schools, Cyndy Taymore, for some opening remarks.
Good evening. It is my honor and pleasure as Superintendent of Schools to welcome you to the graduating ceremony for the class of 2017. On behalf of all of us who have worked with your children, the administrators, the teachers, the staff, the Melrose School Committee, it has been such a pleasure, such an honor. They are such a wonderful young group of adults. We are so very, very proud of who they have become. We hope that we had some role in this. I personally will miss many of them. I have gotten to know many of them. They are probably the kindest, most thoughtful young adults I've had my pleasure to know. You can cheer for yourselves. You are. One of our goals is to help our young people become what we call allies and upstanders. And if we can have the success with every future class that we have had with these young people, we will have been an outstanding school system. Thank you so much. You will be missed, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you, Ms. Taymore. I think we can all agree that this is a pretty exceptional class of kids. I'm really honored to be a part of it. So next up, This next person is someone I've known very well over the last 7 years. For the first 2 years of my friendship with this person, she sat on the floor at the end of my lunch table just so she could sit next to me. In the 5 years since then, Miss Rachel Freed has become not only my best friend, but my inspiration, and someone I am so incredibly proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming President Rachel Freed.
Ooh, Keith is much taller than me. All right. I've spent about a year thinking about this speech, and in that time, it's had a lot of different openers. I've thought about really delving into the definition of graduation. I thought about making a nice connection to 80s high school movies. I thought about all the ways I could welcome our distinguished guests, our mayor, our superintendent, all the faculty and parents who filled these seats. Maybe a little dance move for each of them? Mayor, Rob, Dolan. It's a good thing I didn't try out for the cheer team. But instead, I think I'm going to tell you guys about a question that I've gotten a lot lately. What if you meet someone who out-Rachel Freeds you? I've been asked this question in various forms ever since college became less of an abstract marker of the future and more of a concrete next step, a terrifying inevitability. This question has become more alarming to me than my other two greatest fears, belly buttons and whales. The implication it carries is enough to stop me in my tracks each time it's posed to me. What if I meet someone who's a better me than me? I mean, there must at least be a couple other really loud girls in the United States. One of them really likes The Sims too. I could easily meet my match, and wouldn't that just shake me to my core? I can tell you that it would entirely. It would, with one comforting exception. That person would not have gone to Melrose High School. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Aww. They'd have a learning common size shaped hole in their personality. They wouldn't be entirely cultured. I swear, the marking of a truly refined person is how many times they've watched Too Soon for Jeff. Most importantly, the sound of a harsh engine wouldn't carry the connection that it does for us. For us Red Raiders, we know that just means that Brian Hatch is pulling onto the scene. And he's ready to regale the crowd with tales of nights spent on the road to Chicago. He's not messing around. These people who are our match, and rest assured we will all meet them, people who challenge the core beliefs of who we are. These are the people who would guard Bowser's castle on Super Mario Galaxy, the highest level monsters. They are the better us. But we have their kryptonite. We have the best high school in the world behind us. We have had 4 years with some of the best educators out there. We have played with some of the best teams. We have performed on some of the best stages. At the very least, we have superior immune systems from some sketchy water on the third floor fountain. But most importantly, we've done it all with each other. The class of 2017 has a bond forged in the fires of E-Camp, of Pacers, of disappointments and heartbreak, elation and dreams come true. We have been there for each other through unimaginable losses and through horrific pain, but we have also been there for the highest of highs. For incredible wins on the football field, for insane academic achievements, and for a really good little Greek performance at last year's prom, which in my humble opinion was the peak of our 4 years. We are a family. Many will say they have homes on Hillcrest and Grove, amongst other streets where their closest friends live, on Orient Avenue and Meridian. But I believe our homes are more complex. We have a home with each of the people who in an hour or so will pitch their caps sky high. I am confident in that. And that is not something that any of our matches will be able to say. We can go into the future confident in the gifts that our past has given us. And it will be hard, crushing at times. But I am confident that each of us is ready. My dad, who's right up there somewhere, raise your hand, Andy. Let's go! My dad will tell you that when he was driving me home from the hospital when I was born, Fleetwood Mac's Landslide came on. And he's associated the song with me ever since. It's only become really applicable to my life recently, and there's one lyric that really sticks out to me. Stevie Nicks sings, "Well, I've been afraid of changing, because I've built my life around you. I have built my life around you all, around Melrose High School, around this town, and I am afraid of changing. But I know that it's time for all of us. So good night, Melrose. It's been a wild ride. Thank you all for coming tonight. Enjoy the evening, and congratulations to the class of 2017, the best class to grace this field and living memories."
Thank you, Rachel. That was a true testament to what the school means to so many of us. Next up, I would like to introduce Chair of the School Committee, Margaret Driscoll.
I can't believe I have to follow Rachel Freed. It's a little unfair. Welcome to families, friends, invited guests, elected officials, and staff members, and to the students of the class of 2017. In the words of the infamous headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Albus Dumbledore, it is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Your teachers chose to bring their finest skills to you every school day, to provide you the excellent education you have received at Melrose High School. Your school-wide and city-wide community chose to cheer your victories and commiserate with you on your losses. Most importantly, your families and friends choose to offer you the love, devotion, and encouragement today and every day to support you as you end this part of your journey and begin another. As parents, educational advocates, and cheerleaders of our students' accomplishments, we as members of the Melrose School Committee encourage you to make thoughtful and deliberate in the choices you make. And know that wherever those choices lead you, we will choose to be proud of the kind and brave and talented and honorable people you are. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Ms. Driscoll. So just before our little gathering today, Mr. Merrill had us all lined up in the gymnasium, and he told us that Stoneham High School, last minute, decided to move their graduation this evening inside because of inclement weather. So, on behalf of the entire Melrose High School community, I'd like to take a little video of our inclement weather, featuring all of you giving a little shout out and congratulations to the class of 2017. Because y'all look great up there, over here, everybody looks good. So I think we're all camera ready. So when I say go, let's just give them a little cheer, right, in our inclement weather. Ready? Go! Thank you. Next up, our next speaker is someone who works very hard, and her dedication to academic excellence is astounding to me. Not only is Mikey Fanikos one of the most brilliant people I know, she's also hilarious, compassionate, and my idol. Please welcome to the stage, valedictorian, Michaela Fanikos.
Thank you, Keith. Good evening. First and foremost, thank you to everyone who made our journey to this point possible. Our administrators, our teachers, our school staff, our families, and of course each other. Today marks the start of our individual journeys into uncertain futures. For the first time, our paths will not be clearly outlined by the adults in our lives, and we will be confronted with the difficult decisions about which roads to take. As we venture into uncharted territory, we should remember the foundation that the Melrose schools have laid for us. Our school system taught us more than just mathematical equations and historical facts. We were taught life skills which will serve us well in situations we cannot even envision. One of these lessons is the importance of curiosity. In elementary school, we were taught that every question stems from one of 6 main words: who, what, where, when, why, and how. As we advanced through the next 11 years of school, this lesson was subtly but repeatedly ingrained in our minds. Every class we took encouraged us to seek answers to these primary questions, and we did not learn in isolation. In chemistry, we studied how atoms bond together, but we also learned who contributed to this discovery, why this discovery is important, and how this discovery affects us today. In history, we examined the political, social, and economic ramifications of major events, both in the past and in the present, both locally and globally. In math, we tirelessly applied formulas and graphed equations that we claimed would never be useful in the real world. But we were remiss if we did not admit that these mathematical phenomena challenged us to think critically and analytically. We continue to ask ourselves if what we learn in school is true, why this information is necessary to learn, and how we can take this information and exercise it beyond the classroom. This curiosity and inquiry led us to make our own discoveries, and we should extend our investigations, our innovations, and our imaginations far beyond what we have accomplished so far. We never stop absorbing from our surroundings, and it is our responsibility to interpret our observations to the best of our abilities. The most powerful force in this universe is humanity's unquenchable thirst for knowledge. It is this passion that drastically advanced medicine, that put man on the moon, and that even enabled us to be here today. In addition to our intellectual curiosity, our character has supported our unprecedented success in not only the classroom, but also on the field, the stage, and in the community. We have acted with integrity and compassion to help our classmates when they needed guidance or assistance in any area. Hostility does not exist within the class of 2017, and it is imperative that as we engage in our prospective ventures, that we do not forget how we treated one another. As we go off to change and save the world, we cannot ignore the plight of the person right next to us. Just as Melrose has laid a foundation for us, it is our obligation to lay the foundation for those who follow in our footsteps. We have left an indelible mark on Melrose High, and there is no question that we will maintain this level of success in our future endeavors. As we strive for goals in our futures, we must remind ourselves where we came from, what we have learned here, and what we have achieved here. And if there are times when your aspirations seem unattainable, just remember this quote that arguably defines our generation. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. It has been an honor to be a member of the Melrose High class of 2017. Congratulations, classmates. Go forth and seek knowledge, act with integrity, and challenge the impossible. Thank you.
Thank you, Mikey, not only for a fantastic speech, but also for holding my hand as we walked in, because I just could not emotionally understand that I was graduating from Melrose High School today. So thank you, Mikey. You're a fantastic leader and a fantastic friend. Next up, I would like to introduce our assistant principals, Mr. Brian Corrigan and Miss Carrie Berman, to recognize our honors scholars and scholastic achievers.
Good evening, everyone. Scholastic achievers. Top 10 students with the highest four-year grade point average will be recognized in alphabetical order and will be wearing platinum tassels. As your name is read, please stand and remain standing. Ryan Bradford. Tess Casterjean. Joseph Connolly. Michaela Fanikos. Maya Hamburg. Julia McLaughlin. Ann Morrison. Alva Ron. And Elizabeth Sherman. Congratulations to our scholastic achievers. Please be seated.
Now we will recognize the honor graduates. In recognition of outstanding scholarship, gold tassels are worn by those graduates who have attained honor roll status 6 out of 8 possible times during their 11th and 12th grade in high school. Excellence is achieved by a student who earns A's in every subject. As your name is read, please stand and remain standing. Holly Bork. Ryan Bradford. Tess Casterjean. Joseph Conley. Emily DePietro. Michaela Fanikos. Rachel Fracasso. Maya Hamburg. Julia McLaughlin. Ann Morrison. Courtney Murphy. Alva Ron. Elizabeth Sherman. Congratulations to our students for achieving excellence. Please be seated.
High honors is achieved by students who earned A's in every subject with the exception of 1B. As your name is read, please stand and remain standing. Nicolette Adrian. Erin Bright. Molly Bright. Lucy Coleman. Isabella Federico. Rachel Freed. Alana Grady. Madeline Jancy. Tess Leffler. Olivia Sampson. Jenna Santos. Jacqueline Schwartz. And Olivia Zabatis. Congratulations to our high honor graduates. Please be seated.
Honors is achieved by students who earn B's or any combination of A's and B's in every subject. As your name is read, please stand and remain standing. Stephen Abbott. Hannah Anastasi. Nicholas Anderson. Zyon Barbosa Monteiro. Griffin Barris. Isabel Bates. Isaiah Betzel. August Bernhard. Danielle Bertazzoni. Bridget Bright. Allison Butts. Colin Casey. Nicholas Chan. Sean Conlon. Adam Cook. Shane Corielli. Connor Crovo. Justin Crowley. Love Dallas. Kristen Day. Cedric DeMeo. Tori Demons Skidgel. Colleen Denning. Sean Donovan. Tanya Dutra. Samantha Fazio. Megan Feeney. Eric Heisland. Cameron Howland. Sydney High. Olivia Ingemi. Shannon Jones. Eosius Kibe. Paige Leary. Gregory Leo. Carson Lynch. Caitlin McInnes. Sophia Manfra Levitt. Jack Mays. Michelle McCaleb. Caroline McDermott. Gabrielle McDonald. Haley McGovern. Chloe Melville. Alina Mirza. Devin Mullet. Yvonne Gassa. Caroline Nolan. Kyle Norris. Taylor Norton. Isabel Pywanski. Michael Padrini. Tiffany Herrera. Rachel Pfeiffer. Jeannie Fan. Sean Prendergast. Joshua Roderick. Lily Russell. Michael Shea. Samantha Shields. Pantaleon Siciliano. Sophie Snagaki. Samuel Stallings. Matthew Sterrick. Marie Arlene Savoda. Samantha Sweet. Julia Simmons. Nicholas Vino. Ethan Weiss. Kevin Wheelock. Patrick Whalen. Jacob Yuzerski. Samuel Johannes. Congratulations to all of our honor graduates. Please be seated.
How about one more round of applause for all those honors graduates, am I right? That's hard work. Our next speaker is someone whose poise and overall coolness is captivating to us all. She's an excellent example of what success looks like, and I'm lucky to know her. Ladies and gentlemen, with the METCO address, Zyon Barbosa Monteiro.
I didn't expect so many people. Okay. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow graduates. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Zyon Barbosa Monteiro, and I have been a student in Melrose for 7 years and a part of the METCO program. For those of you who don't know, the METCO program is a voluntary desegregation program whereby students who live in Boston attend school in 30 suburban districts, bringing diversity to the classrooms. I did not understand Melrose was going to be a huge transition for me. I remember asking my mom if the school had lockers, and she said yes, and I was instantly on board because at the time, what was cool was High School Musical, and if you know me, you know I love High School Musical. And there were lockers in the hallways of East High. I knew High School Musical was about high school, and I was not expecting to find myself a Troy Bolton in 5th grade, but I knew the experience was going to be different. Instead of going to school 5 minutes down the street, I would be riding the bus for 40 minutes to the burbs. I did not know what I was going to face in Melrose. It was scary and I felt uncomfortable, but luckily I had my trusty sidekick Malik, or as he would call himself, Bolu, by my side. I had no idea at the time there wouldn't be more kids who looked like me. Then I met this girl in a pink tutu who sang a chicken song, which made me more comfortable, and she is now someone I consider a lifelong friend. There were some other kids who I thought were a little strange, but they let me know I could be myself. First lesson, middle school, where you think you find your forever friends and think you know everything, but you really don't. I thought I was grown, but I wasn't. The thought of high school was not scary, but I had no idea what was going to be thrown at me. My second lesson was high school. Since I was in 9th grade, my seat moved further back on the bus. I was now part of the big kids. Everything seemed perfect, minus the fact that the METCO office was hard to find because it moved every other week, or at least it seemed that way. I learned what an honors course was, and I thought it might be hard, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. I even joined the soccer team, and I was good, but being a METCO athlete in Melrose, you don't always get the recognition you deserve. As a METCO student, you play on a team, and you're totally committed. Then as a senior, you're one of 2 seniors still playing, and you're not asked to be a captain. How heartbreaking it is to work hard, and they give the team captain position to a junior. It's hard getting to and from practice, getting home late, and maintaining good grades while feeling that you are not entirely included. I didn't always feel like MHS was a school where everyone belongs, because if you talk or look different, you may be ridiculed. If you stand up for yourself or what you believe in, you are often stereotyped, belittled, or not understood. For example, when I was in class, a fellow student began to taunt me by mocking the way I spoke. I didn't understand what his point was, and it made me feel as if the way I spoke was wrong. He may have not liked the way I spoke, but I completed that class with an A-. Another lesson was in 10th grade. I thought I was cool because I was not a freshman anymore, but I was far from that. My friendships were tight, so all was good. Other than that, I don't remember much from my sophomore year. I was simply trying to get through each day. In 11th grade, I decided to challenge myself, and I took my first AP class. It was no joke. This is the time when I realized the pressure was on for college. And here we are now, 12th grade. College planning was the most stressful thing me, myself, and probably everyone else sitting here has ever done in their life. I was FaceTiming my friend who graduated last year, and she was talking about my getting ready for college, and it hit me that I did not have much time. Right then and there, I started Googling schools looking for what I thought would work for me. I didn't know what I was doing. All I knew was that I wanted to go away for college. Once the school year started, Miss Ward was on everyone's back, and although it was annoying at the time, her nagging really helped us all in the end. I had the chance to travel to Italy with 23 amazing MHS students this year. This was the first time 4 METCO students participated in the study abroad program together. For those of you who have never flown to Europe, that's a darn long flight. I had never been on a plane for 9 hours before, so that was new. The family I stayed with did not speak much English, so I had to dig really deep and use Italian I had learned in class. I recommend traveling abroad to everyone, especially to the younger METCO students, even if you're afraid. You should know, I was afraid of being in another country without my mother, being around strange people and new things, but it worked out and I fell in love with Italy. It seems so long ago, but it's only been 33 days since our return. Here we are today, graduation. I am proud to announce that I am graduating with a 3.5 GPA, and I will be attending Temple University in Philadelphia in the fall. I would like to recognize my fellow METCO graduates who will be attending the Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts, University of Rhode Island, University of Massachusetts Lowell, University of Massachusetts Boston, Bunker Hill Community College, Plymouth State University in New Hampshire, Bowie State University in Maryland, and Woodstock Academy in Connecticut. It's been a long 4 years together, and I have to say I wouldn't want to do with another group of METCO kids. Attending Merrill schools through the METCO program has truly been a learning experience and a blessing in disguise. METCO has taught me that I need to work hard being a person of color. I do not have to lower my glow or shine for anyone. The METCO program gave me a chance to show myself and others that I am a smart, young, Black woman, and I will get where I want through hard work and dedication. Thank you to the teachers who were not afraid to have controversial conversations, and to those who wanted to educate us and decrease the achievement gap. Thank you, Ms. Ward, for always sticking with us and pushing us. We might have hid from you thinking, oh my God, there's Ms. Ward. But at the end of the day, you had our best interests at heart. And to my family over there, I don't know where y'all at, but obrigado. I love you all, and Mama, I made it.
Thank you, Zyon. And I think on behalf of the entire school community and the Melrose community, I want to extend all of our thanks to Ms. Ward and the entire METCO program for the services that they provide to all of our students. It's really important. Next up, we have a special performance from our fantastic honors chorus under the direction of the amazing Miss Kimberly Piper, and our a cappella group under the direction of fellow student Olivia Rittenberg. They will be singing In My Life by the Beatles, Closure by Nash, and a special surprise song.
Remain. Oh, I know you have to do obligations. This music gaining occupation. God bless you for being patient. I know it's been up and down. I know you've been lost and found. When you see me in my cap and gown, they don't love me, they just love my sound. I know you're the real deal. Gotta keep it real deal. You always got so real. I told her I don't want to kill me. And I know how cliche. Words don't mean much, but they're all I got. Gotta give you a shot.
Closure. I just wanna give you closure. So maybe I can find some closure. To start over. And I'm reaching out for closure. I just wanted to come over and tell you everything I never told you. But now it's over.
Just breaking up is hard to do. Graduating's hard to do. And moving on is hard to do. Just feeling here is nothing new.
Always not there for ya. Even though I'm not there for ya.
Closure, I just wanna give you closure. So maybe I can find some closure. Start over, so now I'm reaching out for closure. I just wanted to come over and tell you everything I never told you. But now it's over.
One more round of applause for that performance. This next speaker is debatably the best thing to ever happen to Melrose High School. I think we all know who I'm talking about when I say this. Mr. Merrill. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage my role model and world's best principal, Mr. Jason Merrill.
Good evening. I am the proud principal of Melrose High School. It has been my honor to be the leader of the school community this past year, and it has been an absolute pleasure to be part of your lives over the last 4 years. In front of me, I see tremendous students, actors, athletes, musicians, singers, writers. I also see leaders, problem solvers, thoughtful listeners, great friends, compassionate classmates, hard workers, students with tremendous ideas, determination, grit, and gumption, students who have persevered and overcome adversity. You will all go on to live incredible lives with fulfilling careers and have experiences and adventures that you have only dreamt about. But you will all have the opportunity to make a difference in our world. Be an agent for change. Help your neighbor. And listen to those who have a different view. Or hear the words of those who haven't been heard. Take advantage of these moments. I came across part of an essay that was written on a storefront in downtown Portsmouth, New Hampshire, on Marathon Monday 4 years ago, 2013, right before you went to high school. That's a day we will all remember as greater Bostonians. The credit of this full essay belongs to Dr. Bob Moorhead. He's a former pastor of Seattle's Overlake Christian Church. This essay appeared under the title The Paradox of Our Age in the late 90s. The paradox of our time in history is that we have taller buildings but shorter tempers. We spend more but have less. We buy more but enjoy less. We have bigger houses and smaller families, more conveniences but less time. We have more degrees but less sense, more knowledge but less judgment, more experts yet more problems, more medicine but less wellness. Spend too recklessly, laugh too little, drive too fast, get too angry, stay up too late, get up too tired, read too little, watch too much TV, pray too seldom. We have multiplied our possessions but reduced our values at times. We talk too much, love too seldom, and hate too often. We've learned how to make a living but not a life. We've added years to life but not life to years. We've been all the way to the moon and back, but at times have trouble crossing the street to meet a new neighbor. We've done larger things, but not better things. We've cleaned up the air, but polluted the soul. We've conquered the atom, but not our prejudice. We write more, but learn less. We plan more, but accomplish less. We've learned to rush, but not to wait. Remember to spend some time with your loved ones, because they are not going to be around forever. Remember, say a kind word to someone who looks up to you in awe, because that little person soon will grow up and leave your side. Remember to say, I love you. Remember to give a warm hug to the one next to you, because that is the only treasure that you can give with your heart, and it doesn't cost a cent. Although this was written before you were born, I'm confident you all will be the generation that will heal this paradox, not only by creating what is next, but also by leading with your heart and with others in mind. I've said this all year. Our students' success will not depend on their transcripts alone, but on their ability to communicate effectively, collaborate inclusively, treat people with kindness, build and sustain relationships through empathy, acceptance, and appreciation. You have exemplified these qualities time and time again. You are the people that we need to lead our world. I want to take a moment to recognize our outstanding faculty and staff who have played such an important role in the tremendous people you have become. It is simply the hardest job in the world, and we are lucky to have you all. For those of you who will go on to serve our country, thank you in advance for making our freedoms possible. I want to recognize a member of this class who is no longer with us. I will simply say that I know our friend Rob Davy is watching us right now with a beautiful smile on his face. Before parting, I would love to leave you with some words of wisdom. Life is going to have its challenges. It is what you do when faced with those challenges that will define you. Surround yourself with positive influences. Take the moments to enjoy the beauty around you. Remember, someone is always looking up to you. You will have roots here at Melrose High School forever. Mine were waiting for me right here where I left them. Don't ever forget where you came from, and that you always have a place here at Melrose High School. You will always be a Red Raider. When an opportunity comes a knocking, take advantage of it. If an opportunity doesn't knock, don't be afraid to build a door. Find that something that you are passionate about and give it everything you have. Stand for something. Take risks. Say thank you. Appreciate those around you. Be a good friend. Be a good son or daughter. And if you have the opportunity, be a great mom or dad. Remember to help your neighbors grow good corn. Don't forget to laugh, think, and cry often. Work hard and be kind. Keep each other well. I hope you all have the opportunity in life to feel how I do right now. Good luck. I love you. Congratulations, and thank you.
Saw it coming. One more time for Mr. Merrill. We love you. This next speaker is a pretty cool guy. His spirit and enthusiasm on a daily basis is something that my friends in the class of 2017 look forward to seeing. Just the commuters. His farewell address tonight is a very highly anticipated section of our program. No pressure, though. Please give a very warm welcome to Joey Siciliano.
Find this thing. I would like to start this off by saying that without all of you sitting in front of me, I really don't know how I could have made it here. Those who don't know me are probably sitting there thinking, but Joey, you've only graduated high school. What do you mean this far? People that do know me would agree that I've had the toughest, longest, 4 years of my life, and I'm only 18. It started freshman year when my father was going through cancer treatments. Things at home began to get hectic, and with sports and academics, I just couldn't keep up. The school gave me more than enough support and assisted me tremendously, making certain that I was on track both in school and outside of the classroom. One memory that really stuck with me from freshman year is when my mother came into my room and handed me a letter. 4 years later, I still have this handwritten letter with me today that I attribute to my transformation. See you later. From Melrose High School, reads, Red Raider Recognition, Student of the Month. Joey, the quiet leader. Thanks for being such a great young man and positive influence here at the MHS. You make the people around you better. I expect big things from you in the years to come. I encourage you to be a leader and be as involved as possible. Let's finish strong. Focus on geometry and get that grade up a bit. I know it's tough. Keep up the great work. Roll on, Red Raider. Mr. Merrill, thank you. See, this gesture from a staff member at Melrose High School not only gave me enough strength to go to school that very next day, but gave me motivation to really be the person to pick up people when they are down, just like Mr. Merrill did for me. From there on out, every day, I tried to help someone in need, brighten someone's day, or make sure I put a smile on someone's face. I soon realized that this is what Melrose High is all about. Nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. I've come to realize that I was definitely not the only one to walk around the halls and be hurting inside. Just because someone is smiling does not always necessarily mean that they are okay. For those who don't know my story, my father is no longer with me today. With the school's support, I was able to overcome this, as well as many other challenges in my life. Our community has taught me valuable lessons. Respect others, treat others how you wish to be treated, and most importantly, go out of your way to help the larger high school community. Whether it is putting back the desks for a teacher, picking up trash on your way out of lunch instead of leaving our educators to clean up after us, or spending lunch sitting with someone that was alone that you hadn't even seen before. With everyone contributing, this school is a dynamic community. Teachers at Melrose High School do a lot more than what their job description says. Thank you to all the teachers. I say this because not only was I given help and picked up when I was down, but I see the staff making our school better and impacting students in meaningful ways every single day. Little things like this letter right here that I have with me 4 years later go a long way. The high school is one big family and everyone looks out for each other. Just a few examples. Guidance calling me down for a routine appointment just to check on me. Mrs. Dobbins editing my paper, even though I wasn't even in her class anymore. Mr. De Benedetto, wherever he is, pulling me aside to confirm that things were okay because I had missed the past 2 days of school. A quick Mrs. Melito joke to get a smile out of me. Mrs. Edsel asking me how I am every class and giving me motivation on the way to my next class. A pat on the back from Mr. Cochran, followed by a, how you doing, man? Mrs. Derby helping students after school so often that it eventually became called H-Block. A fist bump from Mr. Santos and one from Will, followed by a, what's up, guy? An exclaimed phrase in Italian from Mrs. Pari, way on the other end of the hall, and you just yell back, see? Hoping that it is right. A conversation with Linda who reassures me every single time that I see her that everything is going to be okay. Hearing the stern, "Joseph!" from Mrs. Fogarty, right when I'm about to do something stupid. And last but not least, no matter how many times I was late, Brian at the front desk could never spell my last name correctly. Eventually, I would just say yes to any way he spelt it. But every time, I would always walk to class with a smile on my face. There is always someone looking out for you at the school, and we all have our own individual stories to tell of how the faculty has positively impacted us. When we embark on the journey that is high school, we fostered relationships with all sorts of people. We grew up together and have made some of the best memories of our lives. That being said, often we have heard people saying, "I can't wait to leave Melrose and go to college." But personally, I would be lying if I sat up here and said that never crossed my mind. But as we matured, Melrose High School became my home, and I am truly sad to leave. Some of us might even be sitting there thinking, "Can this hurry up? I want to get out of here." But the thing is, this journey is almost over. There's no more time. This is the culmination of a process that has transformed each and every one of us into the people that can have a positive impact on our future communities. We will enter these new communities and bring what we have learned to new people, people coming from different backgrounds, just as it was when we entered here 4 years ago. And yet, once a Red Raider, always a Red Raider, and I already feel prepared to walk back into the high school doors and be greeted with a warm welcome. This is a community where people stay involved. If you come down to a football game, there are Melrose alumni everywhere. Everywhere. I look forward to seeing a random kid in red and white and asking them, "How's your season going?" As we leave each other, many will go on to further their education. Others will get jobs. Some will bravely serve our country. And a few will pull the wild card and take a gap year. The possibilities are endless because the staff at Melrose High School worked tirelessly to give us a world-class education. The community gave so much to us, so we should be giving back by living compassionately and kindly. The diverse collection of individuals in the class of 2017 created one big family. This family sticks together through thick and thin, and they never let someone fall behind. On this day, my words to you all are to pursue whatever it is you want to do in life, because I can attest to the fact that life is incredibly short, and living a life that you love is what's truly important. The class of 2017 is filled with outstanding individuals, and it fills me with great pride to be seen alongside all of you. This class has something truly special, and I cannot wait to hear all the stories we have to tell. Thank you for being my second family and being there when I need you the most. Farewell, Melrose High School, class of 2017.
Thank you and congratulations, Joey. That was a beautiful speech. And I think, we've talked a lot about teachers tonight, but I think that right now we should take a minute to really, really applaud those people sitting right there and a few of them sitting right there and behind me, because these people are some of the most fantastic educators that this country has to offer. And they mold us every single day into the people who are sitting here today. And they are fantastic. Thank you, teachers. Speaking of which, it's the part we've been waiting for. With the presentation of the diplomas 2 teachers without whom none of our senior week events could have happened, 2 of our all-time favorite teachers, and our class advisors, Mr. Michael Noon and Miss Hannah Edsel.
Rachel Patricia Freed. Allison Jean Butts. Jenna Victoria Santos. Michaela Marie Fanikos. Keith William Morris. Zyon Judith Barbosa Monteiro. Pantaleon Joseph Siciliano. Stephen Jeffrey Abbott. Katie Lee Adonisio. Nicolette Paige Adrian. Deja Amari Alexis Bell. Connor Charles Anderson. Nicholas Monroe Anderson. Catherine Julia Ailes. Jack Cameron Aylward. Ignacio Gabriel Baeza Diaz. Leah Elizabeth Bagley. Emily Sarah Bain. Krista Melanie Barbaro. Griffin Patrick Barris. Isabel Harmon Bates. Alyssa Victoria Fierce. Isaiah Lee Bedsole. Gianna Marie Berardi. August Wilder Bernhard. Danielle Marie Bertazzoni. Emily Gail Blatchford. Brian Botto.
Holly Alicia Bork. Matthew Dexter Bowers. Ryan Patrick Bradford. Nicholas Alexander Brannick. Alexandra Gabriella Reben.
Jack Michael Brennan. Bridget Marie Bright. Erin Teresa Bright. Molly Rose Bright. Timothy Michael Broderick. Kaylin Jakai Brown. John Patrick Bowman. Andrew David Bonapane. Nicholas Tyler Carrillo. Colin Michael Casey. John Charlton Casparello. Devin Emily Castagno. Tess Elizabeth Castorgini.
Alec Umberto Catalini. Nicholas Dunbong Chan. Kathy Chang. Molly Kathleen Clark. Diantha Shannon Cope. Lucy Elizabeth Coleman. Sean Richard Conlon. Joseph James Connolly. Adam Richard Cook. Jennifer Ann Cook. Nicholas Paul Cordeaux. Shane Richard Andrew Coriali. Timothy Ingram Corvine. Olivia Linda Costa. Jenny Grace Coughlin. Josephine Bridget Coynes. Connor James Provo. Victoria Elizabeth Provo. Justin Joseph Crowley. Love Savannah Dallas. Anisha Ray Espinosa Durang.
Nicole Ashley Davy. Avery Desmond Davis. Kristen Nicole Day. Jenna Marie Del Mastro. Cedric Franklin DeMayo. Tori Lynn Demons Skidgel.
Colleen Maeve Denning. Cameron Michael DiBicari. Antonio Daniel DeFranzo. Emily Mackay DePietro. Amira Dejar. Kiara Janae Dobe. Catherine Lynn Donovan. Sean James Donovan. Aiden Aloysius Downey. Maria Teresa Drago. Michael John Dresky. Noel Barrett Duff.
Stephanie Lourdes Dutra. Tanya Ann Dutra. Mary Virginia Egan. Jessica Rose Farrell. Samantha Lynn Fazio. Isabella Rose Federico. Megan Catherine Feeney. Rachel Waterman Fracasso. Daniela Dolores Furtado. Jason Anthony Glynn. Matthew Alex Boaventura Godino. Alana Helen Grady. James Martin Hagopian. Maya Francis Hamburg. Ryan Nicholas Hatch. Troy Allen Healy. Gregory Wolfgang Hirsch. Sean Thomas Hogan. Cameron Charles Howland. Sydney Eileen High. Matthew Robert Ingalls. Tegan Elizabeth Ingalls. Felicia Michelle Izadi. Leonora Ann Ivers. Madeline Claire Jancy. Brianna Rachel Jones. Shannon Daly Jones. Nick Joselli Joseph. Jacob Russell Kaler. Luke Richard Corellis. Yasmin Casby. Timothy Michael Kelly. Aosius Alemu Kibe. Daniel Christopher Lavery. Paige Mackenzie Leary. Gregory Martin Leo. Tess Murdy Lepler. Zachary Stewart Letson. Veronica Lee. Carson Morgan Lynch. Calvin Tyler McDonald.
Caitlin Marie McGinnis. Colin Robert McKenzie. Andrew George McGuire. Madison Margaret Mahoney. Sophia Ann Manfred Levitt. There we go. Marinska Marcellus. Benjamin James Marshall. Jack Lewis Mays. Robert Mackery. Michelle Ashley McCaleb. Tyler Michael McCarthy. Caroline Elizabeth McDermott. Gabrielle Elizabeth McDonald. Haley Elizabeth McGovern. Matthew Glenn McKenzie. Julia Mary McLaughlin. Chloe Elizabeth Melville. Tamari Ladon Mercer. Alina Azam Mirza. Malik Monteiro. Bethany Kate Morris. Anne Renee Morrison. Devin Christine Mullet. Courtney Jean Murphy. Yvonne Dominique Gassa. Caroline Ann Nolan. Kyle Patrick Norris. Taylor Mary Norton.
John Joseph O'Connell. Daniel Joseph O'Neill. Emily Ifato Otaluka. Isabel Teresa Paiwanski. Samantha Southwood Pashoian. Emmett Russell Peck. Michael Mario Pedrini. Kevin Lawrence Hellrine. Tiffany Marquise Herrera. Cameron Lynn Pfeiffer. Rachel Ching Pfeiffer. Jeannie Hong Fan. Emma Helena Pinal. Tylisha Nikea Porter. Sean Patrick Prendergast. Scott Anthony Rea. Gabriella Rose Rossio. Erin Lee Reardon. Jalera Monet Remy. Isabella Adeline Rapucci. Cassidy Janelle Resigno. Jacob Brian Reynolds. Callie Catherine Rich. Olivia Neville Rittenberg. Antonino Serafino Rizzo. Isabella Dorothy Robbins. Jasmine Sharon Roberts. Joshua Joseph Roderick. Alva Ingrid Liena Ron. Alexander John Rosati. Lily Grace Russell. Jacob Purdy Russet. Olivia Rose Sampson. Molly Ann Savage. Jacqueline Ann Schwartz. Maria Adele Schwartz. Michael Richard Shea. Nicholas Richard Shelton. Elizabeth Grace Sherman. Samantha Cunningham Shields. Michaela Marie Short. Nathaniel Ross Shue. Wesley David Simcoe. Mandeep Singh. Liam Noonan Singleman. Ashley Marie Skinner. Devondre Kyrie Smithwick Williams. Sophie Alta Snygaki. Madeline Solomon. Samuel Nathan Stallings. Kelly Christine Stanton. Matthew John Starrick. Ezra Robert Stobby. Marie Arlene Folser Sabota. Samantha Marie Sweet. Julia Grace Simmons. Zhensheng Tan. Ashley Marie Taylor. Jenna Rose Taroni. Noah Michael Talusty. Catherine Mary Torpy. Maria Elizabeth Trementozzi.
Sophia Edith Tricarton. Pedro Martin Vale. Nicholas Isaiah Vinod. Erlambo Donisius Vitsunas. Cole Robert Wagner. Claire Elizabeth Walkie. Haley Anna Walters Doyle. Maximilian Clark Watson. Ethan Henry White. Kevin Charles Wheelock. Patrick Charles Whalen. Corbin Scott White. Alana Sydney Williams. Jacob Aaron Yazurski. Kelly Haley Yannikopoulos. Samuel Johannes. Olivia Marie Zabatis. call this.
Not too shabby, huh? Finally, I'm going to introduce Mayor Dolan to close our graduation ceremony, which means it's the end of the line for me. You guys have been a wonderful audience tonight, and I want to extend my thanks to the class of 2017 for making my 4 years at Melrose High School everything and more. I will miss you all so much, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Please rise, class of 2017. Class of 2017, congratulations. You are now graduates of Melrose High School. Throw those caps in the air.